The hero has been torn down by the darkest moment of their story. To finish their journey, they need to do the right thing.
Just do the next right thing.
How do you ignore all the witches, all the curses?
Anna learns the true history of her grandfather. Olaf then flurries away, saying that he doesn't think Elsa is okay. Anna feels defeated, but is still able to rise up. If she takes it one step at a time, she can do the next right thing. The baker abandons his child and runs away. He meets his father, who sings about the endless running and his regrets of leaving everything behind. The baker decides to return to deal with the giant. In their deepest despair, the characters know they can't complete the journey alone. With the help from their allies, they can conquer any challenge.
We can make things better if we stick together.
Can't do this without you. Maybe it's time you carry him for a bit.
The LEGO characters have been put in storage after Armageddon. Even though everything's not awesome all of the time, they can still rise up if they work together. Nigel tried writing his own play, but Nick rejected it because he knows that Omelette the Musical will be a hit. Bea tells Nigel that since Nick has always looked out for them, he should help with the musical so Nick isn't alone. The hero is able to rally the many to stand against the few who are in power. Jack wanted to call off the Newsies strike, but Catherine suggests uniting all working children. If they all joined the rally, it would bring New York to a standstill. Pulitzer needs to recognize the children as valuable members of the workforce. Orpheus has failed to retrieve Eurydice, so starts to leave Hadestown. He starts singing that the few shouldn't decide how the many should live. He didn't think anyone was listening, but his message resonated with the workers. The hero needs to unite everyone by finding the things that make them similar rather than the things that make them different.
But I know where I'm in.
Mr. Wally wants to fire all the staff, but Finch tells him about an inherent trait they all share. They are all a part of the Brotherhood of Man. Maybelle leads a march against inequality. Regardless of the colour of their skin, everyone should be treated the same. When the hero is undecided about where they belong, at least they can return to a family who loves them.
I am loved, and that's what family's for. Adam, Barbara, Julia, and Dad. It's messy, but they're all that I have.
Lady Catherine demands that Lizzie vow she will never become engaged with Mr. Darcy. Lizzie refuses to make any promises. She doesn't need anyone's approval. Family is more important than status. Lydia went into the underworld to find her mother. She's running around lost when her father catches up to her. Charles makes a promise they will always remember her mother. Lydia then realizes that she has a family back at home. During the story, the hero has been following a call to adventure. When they find it, they realize what they were looking for was inside them all along.
You are the one you've been waiting for. And the call isn't out there at all, it's inside me.
Elsa has been chasing a voice that she believes will unveil the answer to what her ice powers are. The voice is revealed to be her mother, and the magic was within her all along. Moana returned the heart of Te Fiti back to the ocean. She has always been drawn to the ocean and realizes that wayfaring has always been a part of her heritage. The hero reaches a point in their life where they hit rock bottom. They need to be reminded what they used to be like. Earl found the money that Jenna was hiding around the house. She is now at a breaking point and realizes she is a shell of her former self. Having the baby reminds her she should fight for the person she used to be. Grisabella makes another attempt to join the cats. She reminisces about the good old days when she was beautiful and happy. At the end of the song, the cats accept her back into their group. If the hero can only see the awful parts of the world, then they need to be shown the beauty that is all around them.
There is beauty in the darkness.
For now I love the world I see.
Persephone has come to love the underworld and shares her experiences with Hades. Hades and the underworld may have a rough exterior, but there is beauty within, if you choose to look for it. Maurice questions how Belle escaped, thinking the beast is still a monster. The time that Belle spent with the beast showed that he is good-natured. Belle realizes that good comes from within. The hero realizes that they are in love, so they confess their feelings.
To be loved.
Misa is being tortured by Elle to make her confess that she is the second Kira. Rem offers to remove her memory so she doesn't reveal Light is Kira. Rem now understands what love is and how she feels the same way for Misa. Cornelius and Barnaby are fired from their jobs. Irene offers to marry Vandergelder to possibly get their jobs back. Cornelius refuses because after their day together, he has fallen in love with Irene. The hero has to make a choice to get what they want. They will do whatever it takes, even sacrifice what they love.
Hope it's worth the sacrifice, 'cause it's irreversible.
This is the only way I can protect my legacy.
Demeter needs to rescue Persephone, but if she enters the underworld, she will lose her god powers. Meanwhile, Persephone wants to bind herself to hell, but it would be irreversible, and she will never be able to leave. Burr, Madison, and Jefferson confront Hamilton about embezzling funds. Hamilton confesses his affair with Maria Reynolds, sacrificing his family and reputation to save his political endeavours. Thanks for watching. The previous video's question was favourite 11 o'clock number. This time, write your favourite Darkest Hour song. Sometimes they are combined with the 11 o'clock number. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future videos.